Hey guys, I'm finally back with another video, and today I'm just going to be doing an update on Nia-Elizabeth. She's actually nursing right here right now, so I will show her to you once I'm finished giving you a real quick update. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing these updates, or if I'm going to continue doing them, but I have gotten a lot of requests to give an update and things like that, and let everyone know how everything's doing, how she's doing, how I'm doing, things like that. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. That is where I post the majority, actually all of my pictures of her, if I do post pictures. I haven't posted too much on my Facebook, which is really strange. I will start posting on my Facebook as well, so I will leave the link to my Facebook down below, and then you can follow me on Instagram at TotalDivaRea if you guys aren't already following me. But I just wanted to do a quick update. Nia-Elizabeth is now 3 months. By the time this video will be up, she's probably in about 4 days she'll be 3 months. But she is 3 months. She's doing really well. She is just so much more alert now. She is holding her head up, not like on her forearms, more like, you know, she can kind of like push up off of you, like with her fist, or if she pushes her hand out, she can kind of push up and hold her head up. So that's really nice. That actually makes, her being able to hold her head up makes it a lot easier to hold her, because you can kind of hold her back, and you don't actually have to like double hand her the whole time. So that's really nice that she's able to hold her head up. I was really excited about that when she started doing more consistently. Believe it or not, she does sleep on her stomach the majority of times. Sometimes she'll sleep on her back, but honestly the majority of times she does sleep on her stomach. I know they say don't put them on their stomachs or anything like that, but she can roll over to her back. She doesn't do it all the time, but she is able to do it, so I don't really fight her on it. She does prefer to sleep on her stomach, and my doctor said that's fine, especially once she was able to start rolling over. It wasn't really going to matter. Like, I can put her down on her back and she'll roll over to her stomach eventually anyway. So, you know, either way, it is what it is. My doctor said it was fine, and that's just kind of how she prefers. That's how I slept when I was a baby. I know my mom told me, like, I always slept on my stomach. I never slept on my back at all. So, you know, whatever. So she's sleeping really good. She's sleeping through the night most nights. Usually I put her down right now around 9-10 o'clock, and she'll sleep for a good 5 or 6 hours at a time. During the day she does nap a lot. Actually, the past month has been really busy, so we're usually like out and about and running errands and things like that. So usually when I'm out running errands, I do put her like in one of those carriers that you know put on your chest, and she sleeps the whole time while she's in there until I take her out. So she's napping probably about 2-3 times a day, especially if we're out. If we're not out, she'll nap about twice. One really long nap in the morning, another one kind of in the early evening, early afternoon into the evening, and then she's up probably till around 9 o'clock, where I can, you know, wash her up and put her down. I do wash her up every night. Not like a full-on bath, but I at least wipe her down, especially if we've been out all day and it's been hot. You know, right now it's summertime, so it's hot, so I at least wipe her down with warm water. Give her a little, you know, like a baby massage, rub some lotion on her or oil or whatever it is, and I'll nurse her and put her down, and she's usually good for a good 6 hours. When she does wake up after those 6 hours, I will nurse her, and then after that she does like to sleep on my chest, which is something I'm hoping to break her out of. Right now it's not bothering me or Fernanda, because that long stretch of sleep she's in her bassinet. So that was my main concern, is like that long stretch of like that 6 hour sleep. I wanted her to be in her bassinet, which is fine, because usually when she gets up to nurse after that, it's probably like around 4 a.m. 4 or 5 a.m. she'll wake up and want to nurse and then sleep on my chest, and then she usually falls back asleep, and I fall back asleep with her on my chest. It is what it is. And Fernando's usually gone for the day, so it's not like it kind of really interrupts like our time, so she can sleep. on my chest. It's fine. So that's that. As far as eating, she's breastfeeding still. We have not so much introduced formula. We do give her formula here and there. It's mostly when I'm not at home. Like if I have to run to the groceries for an hour or two or something like that, and Fernando's here with her, he might end up having to give her a bottle or two. Same thing as if I'm at my mom's house and I need to leave for an hour or two. My mom will give her formula. There is a formula by Similac called Supplementation that is for moms that are breastfeeding that want to introduce formula. So that's the one that we give her in times like that. Other than that, if I'm around, she's breastfeeding. I am pumping. Pumping is very difficult for me to do. Just because if someone's not here with me all the time to entertain her when she is just awake, it's hard to pump. I did invest in this thing called Free Me collection cups, which works with the pump that I have, which I have the Spectra pump, which I'll get into the whole breastfeeding thing in another video if you guys want me to. But long story short, it's kind of like a collection cup where you don't actually have to hold the pump. You can just put it inside your bra and not hold it. So that helps a lot. So I'm trying to really get into pumping a lot more since I do go back to work in 2 weeks. So sad, I know. I really don't want to go back, but you know, bills gotta get paid, you know. It's gotta get done. So I really wanted to I really want to pick up on my pumping a lot more, just so I can really start storing more for when I go back to work. I do have a good, not a good amount. No, actually I don't have, like what I think is a good amount. It's not enough because she will be in daycare 2 days out of the week when I do go back to work. Plus with my mom another day or two. So I do want to have milk that I can actually store and pump and send with her to daycare, send with her to my mom and things like that. So for right now, my focus is on pumping more often and more efficiently. If anyone has any tips, please leave them down in the comments section. And then if you guys want me to get into more detail about my experience with breastfeeding and how it's going and all that kind of stuff, thumbs up this video and I will get that out to you guys. I just really don't know if you guys want to hear about it or not. So, you know, if you do, you know, thumbs up. What else? I did say she was more alert. She's staying awake for longer stretches, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time. She can actually stay awake and just, you know, sit up and laugh and talk and, you know, look at everything around her and things like that. So she is a lot more alert. She did gain weight. So when she was born, she was 5'14". Like I said in my labor delivery story, which I will have that link down in the description box if you haven't watched it. So she was 5'14" when she was born. Last week when I weighed her, she was 9'3". So she has gained some weight since she was born. I don't know like how much weight she's supposed to gain. When I went to the doctor, she said she's gaining weight fine. She's not a really chunky baby. Once you see her, you'll be like, she's kind of little. But I mean, I'm petite. You know, everybody thought she was going to be a big girl because of Fernando. She may just be a petite girl like me. But her face is all Fernando. But whatever. So the doctor hasn't told me anything, you know, wrong about her doing, you know, her weight or anything like that. She said her weight's fine and, you know, just keep doing what I'm doing. What else? Oh, body wise, I haven't gotten any stretch marks. I did have stretch marks before I got pregnant, like on the sides of my hip, just from like previous like weight gains and stuff like years ago when I was a teenager. So I have those, but those were there before I got pregnant. But as far as like on the front part of my stomach, I didn't get any stretch marks. I'm not really going to show a belly progression because I didn't do one while I was pregnant or after I was pregnant or before I was pregnant. So really, you're not really going to know what the difference is. But I didn't get any stretch marks. I am below I did lose all of the weight that I gained while I was pregnant. I only gained about 15 to 20 pounds while I was pregnant, maybe at most 20 pounds. It was probably like between 15 and 17 pounds that I gained while I was pregnant. So I didn't gain a lot of weight. So So I did lose all of that weight plus some. So I am under the weight that I was before I got pregnant. So, you know, I don't know if that's the breastfeeding or, you know, me just, you know, I wasn't like one of those pregnant people that just ate everything in sight. Like, because I was pregnant, I wasn't one of those, like, I ate when I was hungry or when I wanted to eat. It wasn't like I had to have all these things that I never ate when I wasn't pregnant. You know, it's pretty much stayed regular. I probably ate a little bit more because I was, you know, feeding, you know, the baby as well. So my hunger was a little bit more, but I wasn't overeating, I guess. So I did gain at most 20 pounds, which I did lose a lot of that, all of that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of that is to the breastfeeding, because I haven't officially gone back to the gym yet. I do work out at home right now. I don't really plan on going back to the gym, honestly. Actually, like to an actual gym until I'm not breastfeeding anymore. Honestly, just because I don't want to leave her for an hour just to go to the gym and then have to give her, you know, a bottle. Or if I get to a point where I'm pumping like a lot of milk where I can actually leave her with breast milk, then I'll probably go back to the gym. But for now, workouts at home are fine for me, and that's enough. And I do go walking, jogging in the evenings with my mom, so I am getting a workout in some way, somehow. But I just haven't gone back to an actual like gym membership yet. What else? I don't know what other questions you guys want to answer. So this is my first update, so I really don't know what you guys want to hear, like to hear. So if there are things that I'm not talking about that I should be, or that you guys want me to, leave it down in the comment section, because, you know, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I've noticed. Okay, so this is her. See, she's gotten a lot bigger. This is her. Let me hold it up. So she's still a little peanut. This is my little boo. I call her little boo all the time. But make sure my boob doesn't show. But she's doing amazing. Isn't she just the cutest little baby? I love her. Hi. So she's doing really good. Her hair is coming in nicely. I think she's got a little bald spot back here coming from maybe sleeping on. Oh, not really, but oh yeah, a little bit. I don't know, but her hair is still nice and full. I don't really do much to her hair. I'll put like some coconut oil in the evening if I, you know, bathe her, get her hair wet and stuff like that. But here she is. Hi. Hi. Say hi, Nia-Elizabeth. Say hi. So she's doing great. She's so alert. I love it. Hi, look at the camera. Can you look at the camera? No, not yet. Yeah, a little bit. Yes. So she's doing great. I'm enjoying every minute of, you know, being with her. I've been spending. Oh, that's another thing. She's been drooling a lot, but she's not teething yet. A lot of people ask me, is she teething? But you know, I think she's just producing more split than she could swallow. So, you know, any excess she's releasing from her mouth. But she's doing just amazing. She's like a little Fernando. I love it. Oh, not my earring. Careful. So yeah, this is her, and she's just hanging in there. She's been hanging out with Mama for the past 3 months, so I'm gonna be pretty. I'm gonna have some anxiety when she goes to daycare and she's not with me every day. So I'm really kind of upset about that. So I'm pretty much, for the next year, I'm going to be working really, really hard to try and do this and freelance makeup full time. So that way I can just have my own schedule and I can just, you know, be home, you know, during the day and things like that, and just be free to, you know, do this full time and freelance as well. So I'm hoping I want to put out more videos more often. So that I can do this YouTube full time. That way I can be, you know, more attentive to her, and I don't have to actually like go to like out of my house to go to work. Like I can just work from home and just have more freedom to spend time with her, because I am dreading going back to work. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So say hi. Say hi. There you go. You looking up. You looking up. So see how her eyes are just a lot more alert, and she's just so scrumptious. She's just so scrumptious. Are we gonna get a smile out of you? Are we gonna get a smile out of you? No. She said, no, Mama, I'm still hungry, and you over here trying to show me off. So that's it for the update. Let me know if I missed out on any of these types of things for you guys, and I will update you more. And again, I mentioned this in my labor and delivery story. If you guys wanted to see any in my labor and delivery story, I mentioned if you guys wanted to know about my breastfeeding situation and how it's going and things like that, to leave me a comment down below and thumbs up this video, so that I can do that for you guys. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.